You guys, once you start asking yourself this question related to the exercises you're doing, I promise you, you will make better gains, you will get better results. It's going to be a better time. You're going to enjoy the results you get more once you start doing this. And person I learned this from, the person I witnessed ask this question so often was the owner of the gym I used to work at. He he used to drive people crazy because they'd be having fun, just into their workout, in the zone. And he was kind of known as Mr. Optimal. Everything had to be the most perfectly logical way to do whatever it is you're trying to do. So if you're doing an ab exercise and there's a better version, he's about to tell your ass that there's a better version. Whether that is kind of a buzzkill, whether that kind of throws off the flow of your workout, he just sees what you're doing and what you could be doing better, and he was about to tell you. It used to kill us, myself and other trainers at the gym. We could just see it coming from a mile away. We'd see him kind of scanning someone. I remember one time this this girl, she's doing like these warrior ball sit-ups in the glute ham raise. He's scanning. No. Rolls up, hands in his pockets. Hey, you doing that for abs? Well, really, there's a better way to do this. Instead of throwing that ball, you could go get on this decline bench and it's this interesting debate that I see often in the fitness community, doing what you like to do, what's fun, and doing what is going to get a better result. Me personally, I would rather do what's definitively going to get me a better result and make it fun than do what's entertaining to me, what's fun to me, and then just kind of fingers crossed hope it gets a good result. Because I did that for years and my results were fucking awful, but I was having fun. I was having a good time. Jumping around the gym doing 6 exercises in a row. The circuits were getting out of control, but I was having fun. But my muscle building results were not as robust as they are now, and guess what? I'm still having fun. Getting results is pretty damn fun. And something I'll see is an oversimplification of training. They're like, hey, look, it all works. All paths lead to about the same end result, so just have a good time. That's just not fucking true. It's just not fucking true. If you had 2 twins doing curls, and one has just ungodly tension on the target muscle, on the bicep, the whole way up, the whole way down, at the end of the set, the bicep feels like it's going to fly off of the arm. And then the other twin is just kind of moving their arm up and down, and you ask them if they feel that in their bicep, and they're like, what's a bicep? I know who's getting better bicep gains of those 2 people. I know for a fact who's getting a better result. So he would roll up on people, hey, what's your intent? What's the intent? One time I'm dragging the sled. I had like 12 plates on there, just stupid ego exercise. I'm having fun. I'm just burning calories. That was my intent. Which is burning some calories, getting some nice knee health, right? Hitting the quads a little bit. And he was like, what's your intent with that? And it used to rub a lot of people the wrong way, but I think it's a fantastic question. I think it's a fantastic question. If you're doing a lat exercise, really the only reason you're doing a lat exercise would be to get bigger and stronger lats. So if there's a way you can execute the movement, move in a different way, load it in a different way, change the angle, if there's something you can do to modify it to get a bigger and stronger lat, which is the reason you're doing a lat exercise in the first place, why would you not want to do that? And then when you figure out that best way to execute it, now you have that in your arsenal for life. Not that we don't change exercises every now and again, but now you know damn near definitively the best way to pull to get bigger and stronger lats. If you go down the list of exercises, go down the list of muscle groups and figure out the very best way to build up that muscle group, to strengthen that muscle group, you're going to get better results. How would you not? How would you not? Better is always better. And there is a worse, a better, and a best way to do damn near everything in the gym. This is not that, I don't find this to be a controversial statement. But this whole thing, hey, just have fun. Hey, the most important part is showing up. Yeah, no shit, you have to show up. A lot of things can happen after you walk in that door. A lot of different things can happen after you walk in that door that are going to get you, again, a worse or a better or a best result. I'm interested in the best result. So the question you need to start asking yourself when you look at your entire split, when you look at each exercise, what is the intent? What is my intent on my hinge leg day? All right, I'm hinging, so that's going to be some spinal erectors, that's going to be some glutes, that's going to be some hamstrings. Do I have my feet positioned in the best way to build up those muscle groups? Am I getting enough hinge to build up those muscle groups? Are there things I'm doing to cheat my way out of getting a better result? Am I ego lifting? Am I not ego lifting enough? Am I pussyfooting with adding weight? Or am I adding so much weight that now I'm doing air deadlifts instead of Romanian deadlifts? I'm basically doing touch and go deadlifts. I'm just not letting the plates touch. I'm just hovering them in the air. Am I doing that instead of actually bent the fuck over and getting this ungodly strain and stretch in my hamstrings and glutes? I guarantee you, if you look at what you're doing in your routine and ask yourself, what is the intent of this exercise? What is the intent of this day? You could look at a chest and tricep day. What is the intent? Okay, bigger, stronger chest. Do I feel my chest firing like a motherfucker after this exercise? Do my pecs feel like they're going to pop off? Do they feel like they're damn near about to tear because of how much I'm straining my pecs? If the answer is no, you are not accomplishing your intent with that exercise, with that day. I would much rather reverse engineer the process. All right, this is the result I'm after. Now let me work my way backwards and figure out the best way to get that result. But a lot of people do what they feel like doing, just kind of do what they want to do, and then the result they're after, the goal they're after, they go, hey, we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll get there. Why not have it be as close to a guarantee as possible in your mind? Do you know how much more excited you're going to be about training, how much more motivated and fired up you're going to be about training if every rep of every exercise you're grinning ear to ear because you're like, dude, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. I can barely flex my chest after that chest day because the pecs were so strained. There was so much tension in every single fiber of my pecs. There is no way they're not going to get bigger and stronger. That's the goal I have. I'm excited to train. I'm excited to do this workout again next week because the intent is there and the execution is in line with that intent. Ask yourself that question. You will get better results. I hope that helped, and I'll see you in the next one.